As a Christian, have you ever thought maybe I should be further in my life and my walk with Jesus by now? See, I know you've got a dream to glorify God and make your mark on the world, and I'm pretty sure you also want to do work that fills you with joy. You know you've got a heart and faith to be used by God, but maybe you're tired of seeing those around you thrive while you feel like you're barely getting off the ground. You've joined the numerous small groups, attended all those church conferences, and pretty sure you volunteered a lot of your time, but maybe you're like me and still wonder why you aren't seeing more results in your own walk with Jesus, and maybe you doubt if you ever will. Well, I want you to understand one thing right now, and that's none of this is your fault. You just haven't had the right approach that works for discovering God's calling in your life. It's not that you're not smart enough or that you lack the ability or willpower to make it happen. No, the actual issue is you've just not learned what successful pastors and leaders know but either can't or won't teach you. Because whichever level you want to hit in your life, I'm sure you want to do it in a way that is effective, biblical, and isn't stuffed with all this complicated theological mumbo jumbo. Because in the past, you may have experienced failure in trying to find your calling in life, and now what really petrifies you is you don't want to get your hopes up and potentially waste a lot of time and money. But the bottom line is this journey is a lot easier once you know the systems that work. You see, success leaves clues, it has patterns, it follows formulas that everyone, including you, can use to get further faster. And the great news for you is I'm going to show you how to turn things around immediately. Hi, my name is Alec Casson, author of Planting Your Purpose, a 20-day guide to discovering God's calling. This is not just another devotional book. This is a guide that allows you to explore and discover God's calling in your life. Planting Your Purpose provides you with the strategies, tools, and insights to turn things around immediately without needing to have a God parting the cloud for me type of moment. And why can I say this? Well, because I was just like you trying to find God's calling in my own life. I sought fulfillment by getting jobs related to my degree. I was starting my own small businesses and even volunteered a lot of my time at church, but the work wasn't enough. Even though I was working harder, I felt like I was going backwards in life. As I was venting my frustrations to God, just asking what should I be doing? For 2 years, I worked and I waited, and then finally the unimaginable happened, and I moved back in to my parents' basement. And that's actually when everything changed. You see, God inspired me to continue to press forward and search for the answers, and I decided I had to find my calling by studying how successful people found theirs. And that's when the light bulb went off and I got it. What I learned had completely changed my view of life, and in fact, I learned I was actually doing the opposite of everything I should have been doing, which was why I didn't have any success in finding my calling. You see, God was showing me that fulfillment starts by knowing who I am in Christ, not by starting with what I can do for Him. And by viewing my life from this different angle, something amazing happened. All my research and notes started to fall into place, kind of like puzzle pieces, creating a system that made it simple so anyone can discover their God-given calling and know who God made them to be. And the best part is, no matter where I am in life, I'm able to live each day feeling fulfilled, knowing that I'm being the best possible friend, husband, brother, and follower of Jesus that I can be because I've discovered God's calling in my life. Planting your purpose is the first step in unlocking the success and fulfillment that you might be seeking. And no, I'm not still living in my parents' basement. So if you're struggling with discovering God's calling in your life, then this book is for you. And here's more great news. Knowing your calling doesn't mean you have to spend years figuring it out like I did. You don't have to struggle or doubt any longer. You have a unique opportunity right now to get all the clues, wisdom, lessons to finding your calling when you grab a copy of my brand new book. And you might be wondering, what's the catch? Because I know there's websites out there that will offer some really cool free product and then will stick you into some monthly program that charges your card every 30 days. But that's not the case with this. You see, I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for other people pouring into me, and this is my way of pouring back into the community. I want you to be successful, and I'm frustrated that the world is full of distractions that have you miss opportunities in life, and this is my chance to help. And here's a few secrets that you'll find in this book when you order. Secret number 1, the truth about why quitting your first job was the first step towards a greater calling. Secret number 2, why you really need a vision and mission to live a productive life that lets you do the things you love. Secret 3, what everyone ought to know about how sowing and reaping leads to more abundance in life. Secret 4, don't be fooled. The 3 false beliefs that cause you to self-sabotage your own growth. Secret number 5, the untold secrets to achieve long-lasting change with this 7-step exercise. Secret number 6, defining the values you find in Jesus is the best tool you will ever need and how you can do it in no time. And secret 7, find out now what you should be doing for faster, more sustainable growth. And there is so much more in this book when you order it. You've been wanting results. Now the real question is, are you ready to plant your purpose? Because what if you had the confidence and the clarity to pursue the things you were made to do? What if you could discern which tasks would be the most fruitful in your life? And what if you never had to feel uncertain about the direction that God wanted you to grow in? As I film this video, we've only printed a limited number of copies of this book, and when they're gone, well, they're gone. And if this page is still here and you're watching this video, that means the offer is still live, but I reserve the right to pull it down at any moment. So here's my holy cow guarantee. In case you're like me and you just want to skip to the end and get the summary, here it is. I am mailing you a copy of my new book, Planting Your Purpose, a 20-day guide to discovering God's calling. There's no catch, no gimmicks, and you will not be signing up for any type of trial or monthly program, nothing like that. So click the button below. You won't regret it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you enjoy this book. God bless.